Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Time discovers truth. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. The mind is never right but when it is at peace with itself. No man was ever wise by chance. To be everywhere is to be nowhere. The first step in becoming a wise person is to know yourself. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. A well-governed appetite is the greater part of liberty. There is no easy way from the earth to the stars. Life is long if you know how to use it. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. The good things of prosperity are to be wished, but the good things that belong to adversity are to be admired. We should live every day as if it were our last. The mind that is anxious about future events is miserable. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. What fools men are to lavish care upon the exterior, and never consider what is within. Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future. A happy life is one which is in accordance with its own nature. A great mind becomes a great fortune. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. We should give as we would receive, cheerfully, quickly, and without hesitation. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Difficulties show men what they are. The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. A sword never kills anybody, it is a tool in the killer's hand. The greatest wealth is a poverty of desires. Most powerful is he who has himself in his power. It is not that we have a short space of time, but that we waste much of it. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. The whole future lies in uncertainty, live immediately. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. We should hunt out the helpful pieces of teaching and the spirited and noble-minded sayings which are capable of immediate practical application, not far-fetched or archaic expressions or extravagant metaphors and figures of speech, and learn them so well that words becomes works. Happiness is a good flow of life. He who is brave is free. What nature requires is obtainable, and within easy reach. It is for the superfluous we sweat. The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool. The good things of prosperity are to be wished, but the good things that belong to adversity are to be admired. You act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. You learn more from life's challenges than from its easy moments.